Welcome back to Learning Keyboard with Demoz School of Music. Your teacher is Noel, a professional keyboardist and accomplished musician. In case you missed the previous video on time signatures, the 4/4, 3/4, and 2/4, please watch that first, before continuing.
Hello, welcome back to another episode. I'm Noel from Demoz School of Music, and today we are going to learn more on the time signatures we learned in the last episode. So in the last episode, just to revise and recap what we did, we learned 4/4, 3/4, and 2/4, the three basic time signatures you should know. Today, I'm going to explain what that bottom 4 represents. So I told you what the top 4, 3, and 2 represents, right? Today, I'm going to explain what that bottom 4 represents, and also tell you if there are more time signatures that you should know. So let's start with 4/4. Now when I said 4/4, you know that I meant it as 4 beats in a bar, right? But what about other numbers? Can that number be 6/4? Yes. Can it be 5/4? Yes. Those are all complicated time signatures that you can learn eventually, but at this moment, just stick to 4/4, 3/4, and 2/4. Right? Now coming to the bottom number 4. Here I would like to mention that when I spoke about the countings and beats, I did mention to you what a beat meant, where I played you this, and also counted how long you hold the beat down. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4 was 4 beats to that note. Or if you gave 2, it would sound like 1, 2, off, right? This is something I would like to bring back for this, so that I can tell you the word, the definitions of each word or the name given for them. Sorry about that. So when you have a 4 beat note, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, it's called a semibreve note. So telling that again, so that is semibreve, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 is semibreve. Now when you come to two beats, right, to each note, and you're doing 1, 2, right, that is called a minim note. So what happens in a 4/4 is that you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. If you had 2 minim notes, you would count it and play it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, I'm still giving each of those 2 notes 2 beats each. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm not giving them the 3, 4 count, like a beat, sorry. I'm giving them the count, but the beat is still 2 each. That is a minim note, and 2 minim notes in a bar. Now there is one more that I've left here, which is the 1 beat, right? So 1 off. What would it sound like having just 1 beats in a 4 count bar? It'd be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 beat note is called a crotchet beat. Crotchet, right? Remember this word, because I'm gonna tell you, relate this beat to the 4/4, 3/4, and 2/4, right? So when you have 1 beat, it's called a crotchet. When you have 2 beats, as in 1, 2, it's called a minim. When you've got 4 beats down and grounded, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a semibreve. Good. Now the bottom number 4 in the 4/4, 3/4, 2/4, that 4 over there means a crotchet. Okay, simply remember it as that. It refers to that 1 beat note, which means that you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4 based on crotchet. So when you say 1, 2, 3, 4 for a crotchet, or 4 crotchets in a bar, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4 to each crotchet, right? So that's 1 beat to each crotchet. Can that base value be different? Yeah. If it is 2 bottom there, such as 4, 2, you'd be counting in minims, which means that the note would look like a minim note instead of a crotchet note. That's a little too advanced for now, so I'd like to just leave it there. Okay, so just remember that that bottom value 4 represents a crotchet. Also, a common mistake that I've seen around is that people say time as 4/4, 3/4. Please do not do that mistake, because that is the wrong way of defining the time signature. You're not dividing value here. You're just mentioning what your time signature is, whether you've got 4 beats in a bar, or 3 or 2, and what kind of a beat you're counting to. In this case, 4, which is crotchet. So 4/4 means 4 crotchets in a bar. Good? Cool. I would like to also mention another kind of time signature. In this case, let's take 6/8. Right? Now, we've been counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what is this 6/8? 6/8 here means that the 8 over there represents a quaver. Now, what is this quaver? This is the first time you're hearing this, right? Now, you can notice to see that there's a pattern here. So, 4 beats we learned. We learned 2 beats. We learned 1 beat. Did you notice that when you divide 4, when you divide it exactly in the middle, you get 2 beats, right? Cool. When you divide 2 exactly in the middle, what do you get? 1. Divide that 1 even again in the middle, what do you get? Half and half. The 8, which refers to a quaver, the quaver means half. Just remember that. So, how would you count a quaver and how would it sound? I'm going to show you that first and then explain to you. So, let's take the same example of having what I just played for you there was having a 2/4 time but counting quavers. Okay, so I'll show you what I did. 1 and 2 and. See my count? I'm not doing the usual one. I'm not counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing 1 and 2 and. I'm counting quavers. These notes are quaver notes that I'm counting. What did I do there? So, of one single crotchet beat which I had, right? I've cut it exactly in the middle and I've got 2 different halves. And for each half, I've got a count. 1 and the next one is 2, right? So 2 and. Can you go more? Definitely. If you've got 4, 4 and you've got about 2 groups of 4 quavers, you're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. How does it sound like? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. What's the time signature? 4, 4. Well, what happened to the notes? They are divided again. From a normal crotchet, they become quavers. So 2 quavers is equal to 1 crotchet. 2 crotchets is equal to 1 minim. 2 minims are equal to 1 semibreve. Basic maths. We're just dividing these values again and again and again and again. Now, what does this relate to in 6/8? As I said, in 4/4, the base value represents a crotchet, right? Remember that. In 6/8, the base value, that 8, represents a quaver. So you're going to count quavers, not crotchets. So when you see 6/8, each quaver note gets a beat or a count. So let's say there are 6 quavers. 6 quavers in a bar. You're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also notice that there's a shift in the groove of this, right? So normally when you're saying 1, 2, 3, 4, you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in 6/8, what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Let me just show you an example what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now you would ask me, what about playing it in 6/4? Why 6/8? What about 6/4? Again, remember what I said. 6/8 means 6 quavers in a bar. 6/4, that 4 is a crotchet, which means 6 crotchets in a bar. That is why we have time signatures. So you get different base values for different kind of pieces and different top values, which define how many beats you have in a bar. Remember, bar and measure is the same. So if I say 6/4, you have 6 crotchets in a bar. If I say 6/8, you've got 6 quavers in a bar. That's all there it is. So with that, I'm done with this lesson. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, please do like and share this video. Spread the knowledge. Subscribe to the channel also. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye. Take care of yourself.